This is Raza with my channel RTH. So in today's video, we will be discussing some new tricks of Excel functions. This is a series of videos. This is our second part of the videos, second series videos. So in this case, we will discuss a new things. But before that, as I'm doing some working on the data, so how to bring a data from one sheet to another. For example, this is my sheet. I want to copy this whole sheet data to my other workbook. So how I will do this? So I'll just right click on the sheets here and then copy moves, then create a copy, then the other sheet that I want to bring that. So select that one, create OK. So your whole data is here. So one more thing that we will do along with this, because we bring this data from the other sheets, while the other sheet is linked with some others part of the workbooks. So for that we will doing to break the links in the sheet. For that we go to the data, and from under the data there is link breaks. So see, there's a lot of link, man, it's come. So select all breaks, and now all the links is breaks. Now see, the data is here, just come in a form of just the extra thing along with which if count function of Excel we will be using it. So today is our next topic is functions, but today we'll be using the count if, and count ifs function. So how we can use that? Before that, I want to clear one thing. In doing working on Excel, we always have to be known about the structures of the function, how it working. So actually the count function is count the numbers in a specific rows. Like these are the number in this row. So how it works, we'll as start with counts. See, it will count the whole numbers. So there are 17 numbers in this row. If we delete any one of these, so it will come to 14. For example, I've deleted 3, so it's come now 14. What will be if I have write some text in it? For example, I write Raza. So how it comes? It's still 14, not adding. So we'll come to this part next in the next things, and that is related to count count a functions. In count a, actually it's count the text, and whatever it is in a column or in a cell, it will count it. Now we'll use the same function like count a, and we'll select this whole area, select it. Now this is 14. See, it count the text number as well, while the upper function that we initially used, it did not work. It did not count the text function. For text function you have to use count a, and whatever in the text it will count. In the back side, how count function actually work, that it's considered it's true false. If it is true, it give 1. If it is false, it gives 0. So this is work like that. So how the if function is working? In count if function, we will just give the condition, one condition along with that the count function. For example, we want to count all those rows. So how count if is working? So in count if we'll just give count if. For example, we want to count this row where we want that how many times this 300 is repeating in this row or any other numbers if you want. So the criteria will be this and this enters. It's give me 0. Why? Because the condition that I gave have nothing I have given. So if I write 300, so it's give me 5. Look at see 5. 5 times there is 300. This is 1, 2. This is 4. I think there is one more. This is the 300. See, so 5 times this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So see, it counts per time we have 300s in this columns. If you want to count 150, so how many 150 you have, just change it the condition. So it is one time. Let's see, one time 150 we have how many time? Yes, this is one time. So let's give another colors. So if you want like 100, how many time we have 100 in it? So you just write 100. Let's give you 3 times. So let's see, is it 3 times 100? This is 1. Let's give some colors so that we could know where this 100 comes. I think just we have these 3, so this is 100. So this is how count if function is working. So if you want, now the next is count ifs, the third function that we want, that is count if. In count if, how we'll do, there will be many conditions you can give. Count ifs, now the criteria range. So now we will see how count if function is working. So in count if function we will equal sign, right, count ifs. Now the criteria range, the first criteria we want to add, we want to count all those number in this column where we have this 300s. Now the second criteria range is that if it is in the second criteria is Malakpura. This is the second criteria option. So we will see in 300 how many time in Malakpura. This is 300. So this is one Malakpura. Oh, and this is 2. We have 300. This is 300 in our share, so it will not come. That's why it just bring 2. For example, if you want to change the criteria, for example, if you want to change here, if you want to change here, like we write it is 200, so it will come 1. So if you, let's see, we will put this number here. Let's see, this is still 1. If you make it 300, it will give us 2. Like if you want some in other place as well, like we have 300 here, so we'll write it's Malakpura, so it is count, bring it 3. So this is all of our count and count if functions workings.